All right, here we go. Sorry about that. Also, I am in a private channel in Deviants. Let me get in our general channel. There we go. Okay. Okay, so no mail. I think we were looking at some dailies. I can't remember if I did my dailies or not. It's been a long work day. Sorry about that. But we're gonna get it started here. Have I done my dailies? Let's see. It doesn't look like it.
You need something?
Feeling crabby again for the third day in a row.
See you later.
I'm not gonna complain. Not gonna complain.
What can I do for you?
And hitting a walleye. Okay, that one's not too bad.
Be careful.
Let's get these crabs though, so I can get the next. Maybe I can get the next recipe. Come here. Water is so shallow here. Once you get out the way, you fucking. Let me dismiss him so I can catch the crabs. Yeah, the water is so shallow in this canal. God. Clean the canal out, people. When's the last time y'all drained this and cleaned it out and got the crocs out? What's the one I usually hang out in anyway? Right. Okay. A lot of people complain about this one. I don't find it to be that difficult, to be quite honest. I don't find it to be that difficult at all. And it is a 2
What can I do for you?
F award, so
Have a good one. See you around.
yeah, definitely.
Can I help you?
Okay, let's see how many I got though. I have 3. Now I needed severed sagefish head, right? Yep, that's the one I need right there. All right.
For the Alliance.
I am in Deviant's Discord there, Chris. I was down in a private channel. I jumped up, see if somebody wants to do something. Okay, so Grizz gave me those. So let's read the recipe. Got an achievement. Okay. Yeah, professions, fire. We need fire. Cooking fire. Yes. Now, I'm not sure if they're going to get all the points I need. You know how it's going to go yellow at some point. Is it going to be enough? Is it going to be enough? Probably not. I got 6 left. No. I'm not going to get enough. Well, we're going to be freaking close. 523. Nice. Fish cook, get bored, go play in a dungeon. Yeah, I can't do I just can't do pugs, man. Especially like, because I don't, you know, my DPS is, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. People are just famous for kicking people out of freaking groups, you know, whatever. I ain't got time for that. Besides that, I'm too busy to even, I'll run with my boys, but, you know, I'll run with my guild. Yeah, okay, so I'm 2 points short of max, but we got the recipes to do it, so no big deal there. I'm gonna store, because this is the food that I actually use. I'm gonna store it in here. There we go. That leaves fishing and first aid to get finished up. Because I'll get the rest of the fish, I'll get those 2 points. I'm pretty much saying cooking's done. So I need fishing and first aid, and we are 100% done with professions and waiting for mop. All right. I'm a tank. Go ahead and kick me. Dude, I work hard on my bank.
What can I do for you?
I work hard on my bank and on my inventory. I have my tailoring stuff here and my food stuff over here. This is all collectible stuff here. All my enchanting mats. Then these are the tabards and stuff and things that I've collected, and food up top. That's pretty much it. I also have 4 banks, maybe 5. And then of course my inventory, I try to keep the potions that I use, food that I eat, of course some thread for tailoring, and my fishing stuff and my enchanting stuff, and that's it.
Go with honor, friend.
I hate to use the word like this, but I'm very anal about my inventory and bank. Now the walleye, is that the one where I have to go catch the worm, or can I just go fish? channel is where the walleye comes in. Okay, yeah, I can just go fish for the walleye. Okay, cool. And don't go to the wrong damn lake. There we go. Where's my... Over there. Excuse me. Go right here. Just like I did with the crabs. Oh, crosswalking, yeah. You know, last night when I did the daily and I was going after the crabs, I actually used one of my potions of water walking so I could mount up and ride around. Okay. Let's get some walleye. Yeah, Druid would be pretty freaking cool, man. Because you can actually pick up the crabs in seal form, can't you? Just be floating along in seal form, grabbing crabs. Hey, what's up, man?
Yeah, that's basically what I do. Go in the cell phone and get all along the canals and just hang them up.
Man, that's gonna be cool. Yeah, like I just ran over a boat when I was in there. I couldn't get past it and missed a crab. I was like, well, why is there a boat here? Clean out the canal. Come on, man. I mean, it's not like a dragon attacked the city or anything, you know.
No, he didn't do anything to be loud.
Right. It's true. Oh, by the way, the guild downed Deathwing last night. First time Deathwing kill, yes sir. Yeah, 2 points, man. 2 points.
That's just it. Like I'm looking, I got money and 35 points left to cooking. Yeah, I guess I should work on it. Hey.
Yeah, I got a. It's just a cloth, man. Just a cloth. I may just buy a little bit of cloth and get it done.
Just gonna buy it.
Yeah. Probably just to get it done.
Actually, no. I'm on. What am I on?
Oh shit. Yeah, the netherweave. I've got a couple that are still on netherweave, but I'm not really too worried about those. I can get it up. But the frostweave is rough trying to get it up a bit. I usually have to go over there to the ice crown place where the scarlet is down at that cathedral down on that island, and just farm them for a couple of hours to get the cloth. That is not the fishing dock. They were fishing on there, but here we go. Here we are.
I supply only the finest
It's
goods.
142
Nice. All right, 449 fishing. Oh, I got the hat. So now I've got the plus 30 fishing pole and the hat. Hell yeah. Very nice. Oh, I'm so happy about that. I was like, when's Mal gonna get the hat, man? Now I gotta go hang out in Northrend and fish pools till I can get a turtle. You fish it up out of pools in Northrend.
Supply only the finest goods.
Yep. Now either I can do that. I'm not what they would call the mount whore, you know. I could do that, or I could just wait till mop and get my rep up with Nat Pagel and get the mosquito that runs on water. I wonder if you can use the seahorse in water and mop. It's going to be interesting. Yeah. Yeah.
Careful.
Okay, so that one is done. That 2 points is gonna bug me. People keep throwing stardust at me too. Oh, don't throw stardust at me. I'm a warlock. I don't want to be glittering. What do I look like, a Twilight vampire? Oh, let's get... I am not spending that much money. Let's get 4 of them. No, let's get... Fuck it, let's get 10 of them. That's fine. And now cloth. What's my first aid? Right there, actually. Cloth. Where am I? 494. Let's get 100 cloth. I can do 50. Before I do that, I'm going to finish my cooking out though, and then I'll go over to the first aid trainer. All right. Alright, if I can't get 1 point with 8 fish, I'm gonna... There we go. Done. And let's see how far this will get us with the cloth. And hopefully I'll just have fishing to worry about. And Bow will be 100% ready for mop. Now, the first aid kind of tripped me out a little bit because they got this thing here. I don't know if you looked at it or not. But, okay, so I am on... let me get it pulled back up. I am on heavy Ember Silk bandage. Now, the first aid through this entire game has been regular bandage, heavy bandage. Well, after heavy Ember Silk, I can get dense Ember Silk bandages. And then after that, I can get field bandage, dense Ember Silk. I'm like, what? Where'd that come from? But, and then, of course, you know, in a couple of more expansions, they're doing away with first aid anyway.
Oh?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. They get rid of it.
Oh, we don't know. Why?
They turn it into a tailoring thing. Yeah, first aid becomes a tailoring thing. What do I have to have for... oh, I have to max first aid to get the dense Ember Silk bandage and the field bandage dense Ember Silk. So I have to max it. Okay, that's so weird. I don't understand. But whatever. Hey, get your claws out my chair. But I know in mop, there's still first aid because I remember getting the cloth on my fuel crafter and making the first aid. $5.19. Well, that's a ban for you, NXM, whatever your frickin' name is. Goodbye. You are not allowed to advertise illegal shit on my Twitch. Thank you. Goodbye. Right.
See you later.
Well, that wasn't quite enough cloth. There ain't no amount of money that will get the fishing for you. You just got to go fish. That's all. Alright, so let's get 99 more of them. Hey, calm that down. Hey. It's good guard dogs.
How are you?
Alright, so give me give me this. Give me that. So wait a minute. Oh, so I take heavy ember soaked bandages and make what? 35,000 damage. 26. Okay. So dense ember soaked bandages takes cloth. Oh, and the field bandage dense ember silk uses your bandages to make better bandages. Okay. All right. Well, that's a thing. Okay, now I understand. Monday and Tuesday nights don't seem to be a good night for the boys to do any real stuff.
Yes, not.
But it is what it is. So we got 40 of those. Good with that.
Safe travels.
Yeah, Jerry's going to hang out with the kids, which I can't blame him. I would too. We've been trying to tell them, hang out in Deviants, and then people that come on like Rev and some other folks, you might can get some runs going with them. All right, there's 10 bolts of cloth left over. Very nice. Because Rev, he doesn't get to run very well. He doesn't get to run a lot because of his schedules and stuff. Kind of like your schedule, you know. And when you're on, you need to get playing with you so you can, you know, hang out. But there may be a week where you can't get on, but I can't seem to make people understand that. But whatever, it is what it is. What's that they used to say? You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. Yeah. Now I know I'm getting old, but whatever, it still applies. Okay, so now I just got to get fishing. Everything else is done.
Light bless you.
Oh, everything else is done. So 449, might as well say 550. So I need 76 points. Yeah. What's the best place to just do that? Just to go fish?
And if you just fishing,
Yep.
really good question.
know, just to get points, just sit there and just fish and get points, not worry about what I'm catching at the moment. I know we are worried about what we're catching though. Where's
basically be able to get something that's you need more deep sea stage.
Yep.
Do Twilight Inlays.
All right.
Because you can literally fly around the area and the keep get deep sea stagefish without actually really getting in. No, you know what I mean?
All right.
You just basically be left off.
Okay, cool. And I will go to the keep and do some fishing.
Thank you, water walking potion. There's a couple of them that you can get to them, but it's difficult. Make it easier to get a water walking potion, basically.
All right. Well, I happen to have about 11 of those things. Can they be made in alchemy? I think they can, but you have to learn it from something. Let's see.
Hang on a second.
Okay. It's only learned through Northwind Alchemy Research.
And then go do that, huh?
That's the only place. And that's the one where you got to get the weeds together and then do it, and it's a once a day thing, I think.
Only be done every 3 days.
Oh, every 3 days. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yep, that's what.
Yeah, I might as well go ahead and do it.
Yep, Targonat's going to be doing it. Yes, sir. Because that's a very useful freaking potion. But we're not going to Deep Home, we're going to Twilight over here. I'm going to set him up in the... Well, I don't even have to set him up in an inn. Then I can just go do that. That will give Targonat something to do, for sure. Because I do want to get that potion. Yep. We took a water walk. There you go. Thank you. Want to let me water walk for a second? I was about to get angry. Yeah, right off the bat, I found a pool. So I'm like, I'm going to go ahead and fish that.
Like I said, they're all around that place. Here's one. Just keep going around here.
All right.
I don't know what blackberry belly mudfish is.
Huh. 450. around the corner.
Days, 5 hours.
Yeah. They seem to like doing that to it. They did it with inscription, alchemy.
Yeah, but the silly thing to me is that, yeah, it's a level 70.
Uh-huh. Yep.
And 85.
Now, eventually that thing will go away. Because they've done it on all of them, you know, especially enchanting. They've made the wait periods go away on older stuff. So, I mean, I guess just has to catch up.
I'm waiting. Actually, wins.
A 1,000 fish. Nope. I cast it, I'll go ahead and fish it.
On the elixir of light.
Oh, nice. Hey there, Barb. How you doing? So I'm gonna park him and go get the rogue. Well, she's leveling up, and also she's my alchemist.
Right.
And that's alchemy is gonna be pretty important for us in MOP. And I did title this Dungeons or Leveling, so that fishing pole is nice. Oh shit, I've got some in the bank. Not a lot, but I do have some. I'll get back on Battle in a second. I can get it for you.
The reason I say is that gives 60 strength and 60 stamina. Apparently it's 75 recipes, so I'd rather cook it.
Yeah, let me get on Battle. I'm gonna send you what I got. Oh yeah.
I know that I'm curious at something.
Cause it's a quick teleport back here. I don't care about all that. Oh yeah.
You need me to teleport you back somewhere.
Oh no, I am good.
Not like I'm big.
Let me.
Literally,
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna wind up doing tonight. Last night was a chill one. This one's probably gonna be chill too. I had enough frustration Friday and Saturday night. Yeah, I caught 12 deep sea sagefish and a volatile water while I was there. Not bad.
Be careful.
Who you want me to send that to? Beldon? Alright. And I picked up a couple other things I talked to you about last night.
I have 18 for sure. I also have. When did I get those? 22 monster straws. I have no idea why.
They're all crabs.
Need some crabs.
And it sounds like it.
22 of them. So
Yeah. How are you doing, Barb? Yeah, I sent you those livers because I ain't buying that recipe.
okay.
Yeah. Once I get his fishing up, Val can just wait out the rest of the time.
I think that, let me look at this again. There the lungfish is used for now that using 90 dodge and 90 stamina.
Okay. Right, that'll be enough for 2 of them.
90 parry and 90 stamina. We get 2 different recipes for both.
While I'm here,
Yeah,
we'll
that's
pick up some more bottles. Wait a minute.
the dragon will give you 90 hit.
I'm an idiot. Idiot.
Why are you an idiot?
Because I was buying all 3 of the things I was going to need, and even though I clicked search, it didn't search for them, and I bought all gold clover. So I'm an idiot.
Oops. You'll be able to use it.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm actually feeling a lot better, Bar. Coughing's down, stuff like that. I've been sleeping a little bit better, but yeah. Appreciate you noticing. Now let's do.
Wait, I'm still here. He actually cooked at the.
So 50 will be 5, and then 20 of Talander's Rose will be 5. Alright, so that should even us all out. We should get 5 uses out of this. Yeah, I got 50. I got 50 of that or some gold clover now, and I got 20 Talanders because it only takes 4 for that.
Right.
And I am not going back into Northrend just to get weeds. I would just prefer to go ahead and just get her done.
Yeah, that's my thing.
Yep.
Hello.
So 15, I have 15 days worth of stuff if it's a 3-day cooldown. 15 days worth of stuff, yeah. I got Mighty Mage's Blood that time. Well, it is what it is.
Oh,
I will get water walking.
See you around.
Yep, I will get it eventually.
if you need 60
All right.
just pick that up and
King's honor, friend.
All right, so let's store.
yeah. It's
I will-
14 stacks of lithium more.
Oh, nice. Nice.
And 14 stacks of obsidian ore. About 5 stacks.
Dang.
I got 7 stacks of crossweave and be able. Apparently it goes on.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna have it all through MOP, and I think we'll have it in WAD. I think it's Legion where it goes away. So we're a good ways away from that, but I know it goes away. It kind of irritates me that it does, but you know, it is what it is. Tal showed me her other bank, and she has been collecting ore, nothing but ore. You know, she probably has either a blacksmithing or an engineering kit already. Holy shit, man, it's a lot of stuff.
Or jewel crafting.
Or jewel crafting, yeah. And she has a jewel crafter that can rip the ore to get the straight good gems out of it, because she gets more because she's a Draenei, or she gets better or something like that because she's Draenei, and she can just put that into the kit. But yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons that my JC is an actual Draenei. I'm a paladin.
Okay. Yeah. Huh. You know, my Draenei shaman started out jewel crafter, enchanter. And then I changed her over to leatherworking, and I have thought, and I've regretted that since the day I did it. And I have thought about putting her back as a JC enchanter. But the amount of work that it would take, it's mind-boggling that I would.
Personally, feel that the bonuses are worth it.
Yeah.
For the Draenei.
Yeah. It was just.
That's my fault.
Oh yeah, and I agree with you. But it was hard enough when I was leveling her, because the groups that I was running with, they would give me all their mats and stuff, you know, and I would enchant their shit. I would make their jewelry, all that stuff, and it was awesome. And then I was gonna go healing, so I had to drop them both and pick up skinning leatherworking and get it up so I could make my healing gear. And like I said, I've regretted it since the day I did it.
Well, the thing about healing gear, you can always use
Yep, I could have done so many different things and not have lost those, you know, because a lot of people helped me get those up.
I literally have sent cloth to have the meanings to better.
Yeah.
Figure I'll get the leather stuff with some other point.
I have my shaman's a leather worker. I'm getting him up right now. He's already ahead of the Draenei shaman. So, I mean, I don't need 2 leather workers. You know, I've convinced myself I'm going to get the shaman redone
So my question is what were you saying that you wanted to move it to? KC is one.
JC Enchanter. Now, here's the question. Should I make her a minor JC for now? Get the JC up. Put all the stuff I make in the bank. Then once the JC's up, make her an enchanter and rip everything out of the bank.
Where's she got?
1, 2, 3. At least 3.
Donna's a shaman, right?
Yeah.
What did she get? Is there anything a leatherworker can make that absolutely need?
Oh yeah, there's tons of stuff that you know.
Here's what I suggest.
It would.
Here's what I suggest.
Yeah.
Are you a leatherworker on her right now?
Yep.
Keep your leatherworker. HAC.
Okay.
You need what level is your leatherworker?
398.
398 still in.
Berean. No, that's
Oh, you're up to Berean now?
yeah.
Let me know when you want to start leveling it.
All right. And just go JC and keep leatherworking. Okay.
Keep the leatherworking, that way you can make the gear that you want to.
It's true.
For your character.
That is true.
And then still be able to do your JC stuff because apparently you have a minor somewhere, I would assume.
Oh yeah, I have tons of miners.
So you can have them feed her. How many scammers do you have?
2.
Either way, you can feed her.
Yep.
You kind of get the best of both worlds.
That's actually a good idea. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. Alright. That is actually a good idea. Cross scale legs. Oh, this is keeping her agility. What's Nerubian? Intellect. That's not bad either. I could go elemental with her. But yeah, TBC, I kind of left her off at the end of TBC. I've done a little bit of Wrath with her, but not much. It's such a waste, but oh well, we got here faster.
Greetings.
Okay. I am just considering some things. Because basically, I've got junk collected up in here. all over TBC, all up to Wrath and all that. She's still wearing Karazhan gear. Yeah. I even have the Arcanite Ripper from Karazhan, that weapon that we'll never ever see again. Oh yeah. Hunter is just crazy with that stuff, man. Like my Hunter used to be skinning leatherworking, and I could just go out on what I used to call hunting trips, and I could spend hours just killing animals and skinning. And then I made him my JC and minor, when I should have just kept her as a JC. Not looking forward to maxing out JC again, but you know, it is what it is. This is all of her intel gear for healing and elemental. I think I'm gonna make her a side project. I think I'm gonna start working on that. He seems very small for some reason. I don't know. He's not even as tall as a mailbox. I may have drank an under city elixir or something. I don't know. She's level 73. But yeah, this will not be taking priority over anything. It's going to be a side project for me. But yeah, the more I think about it, the more I like it. Yeah, because they both take herbalism. Yeah.
Light bless you.
And my priest is yet another alchemist. Wow, I got a lot of alchemists too. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to look at the shaman in a second. My shaman is all the way up to Cataclysm, because he's already collecting savage leather, I think. Well, I can drop skinning on her, get the JC. Shaman. Let's see, he's at 426 and 485 skinning. So yeah, he's already up to savage leather. Yeah. So yeah, I could drop it on her, and he can make anything she needs. Yeah. We'll go catch some Marines. I know where to fish for all that stuff. Because I left him at level 80. He's working on 450 for everything. 10 of 75 archaeology, which is hilarious. Everything else he's working up to 450 here. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, we may I may turn her into a side project, and I'm liking the idea. Of course, my little mage. It's one of the dangers, y'all, of having so many characters. Is that you want to play with all of them and get them all where they need to be, but you can't. You just got to go slow and take your time and concentrate on one here and there. Let's see if we can get rid of those last 3 items. He has made almost 2,000 gold in the last 3 days. So not bad. Alright, so let's see. We have dropped these books all the way down to 5 gold a pop. Still haven't sold. I'm gonna try one more time because I can just vendor them for 60, or I can use them. So I will go down to 350, and I won't go any lower than that. I'll just sell them straight out because it's losing money otherwise. And let's do one. Come on now. There we go. I've been using my Druid DK and Mage more than anything else lately. Or I guess you could go engineering, but that's rather expensive. It is expensive. Jewel crafting can get expensive, but plus she's already way up there on leatherworking. That's something we'll think about that. We'll give that some thought. I have a ton of engineers too. I will say engineering is very easy to level though. You got a paladin in me too. I haven't used Zentobia for anything lately. He's just like, what's going on, man? Yeah, I wouldn't want to change anything out if it was 350 or above. That I would, because I've done it and it feels bad. I know it sounds weird, but and I did what the raid needed me to do, but it felt bad to do it. All right. Just like I cannot stand inscription. I can't stand it. I hate it. But I'm at 509. There ain't no way in hell I'm dropping inscription to do something else on my mage. Not happening. I put too much work and blood and sweat and tears into inscription. And I hear later on when I can make offhands and I can make stabs and I can do stuff like that, I won't hate it. Right now, I fucking hate it. Yeah, it is. And you get to where you can make more and more stuff with inscription. You can make stabs, you can make offhands, you can make all kinds of other stuff. I think there's even a mount that you can make an inscription. I can't remember exactly, but there's something else really big you can make with inscription. So that's why I'm desperately holding on to it, because if not, I'd have gave it up a long time ago. don't know of any profession that I can actually say I hate that profession, with the exception of that. It is such a chore keeping up with all the different inks. It is such a chore to be like, okay, well, I need ink, and it comes, the weeds come from this area over here 3 expansions ago that I need to go farm so I can make the ink to make this thing now. You know, And as you can see by her profession page, I haven't worked on her first aid. I haven't worked on her cooking. I haven't worked on her fishing. Now, I will say she is boosted, so a lot of this is because of that. But, yeah. Maybe if I would have leveled inscription along with the mage and not boosted her, and had to keep, you know, leveling it up as I went, maybe it would be different. But boosting her and then having to go find everything drove me insane. Even Tall emptied a bank out and gave me inks from her inscription to try to get me where I needed to be. I hated it, dude. Ooh, it still gets under my skin.
Understand what you're saying.
Yeah, you boosted a couple and you've had to go back, you know, but man, ooh, I don't even want to think about it. That's where I'm still coughing, y'all, when I get to laughing. So don't make me laugh. I do want to get, you know, it's crazy, but I've actually thought about boosting my mage again just to get her to 85. She's 81.
Yeah.
$60 for 4 levels. Yeah. But I've thought about it.
To be honest with you, my mate at 80.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just didn't feel like
Doing it. Yeah.
the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, and here I am. I have the time. I just don't feel like freaking doing it, man. I'm tired of Hydro. I'm tired of Deep Home. You know?
I'm in high school now, and I'm like, I don't even want to be here.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
I went to Deep Home the other day doing that that one that you do when you do go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
and apparently now with my mage, I'm hated by Thursday. It's 1,000. It's a
Holy hell.
not really sure how that happened, but okay.
I was about to say how.
Going around doing wrong. Yes.
Damn.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
How happy would you be with Jason? 450 at 500.
Uh-huh.
It might make you really happy.
All right.
You want to do so.
You need something? See you later. What are you looking for? See you later.
Yeah, that answers that. The wall. I don't have a penny in the group, I guess you could always.
We used to have those on a set rotation.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So let's look and realizing that realizing that I am now only it's 11. I have two stats were in
Damn nice.
two stats of forward. I would like to keep two of those, but if you want the other 10,
Heck yeah. It's useful.
told you I went on what's in dungeons, so, you know.
I would say a little bit of one, yeah.
Nothing new there.
All right. I appreciate that.
Like I said, I'm gonna keep that.
Yeah, that'll be fine. Because I'm gonna start putting the kit together for what she's gonna need to finish out leatherworking completely, and then I'm gonna put a kit together for JC. I'm gonna pull it up and get my miner going, and just put the whole kit together for her. Probably take me about 3-4 days of mining, but yeah. I appreciate that, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I got almost 5 stacks.
Yeah. I'm probably boring everybody that's watching the stream because I was on the mage and I was like, her cooking's low. All of her stats are low. So I went and bought some raptor meat I'm at 248 now.
Okay.
I was hoping for 250, but it doesn't look like it because it's green. I'm not going to buy any more raptor meat. 249. Not happening. Not happening. 250. It did happen. Okay. Well, it's surprised the shit out of me. Okay. Yeah, shoot, I think it was at 216 and now it's at 250. So it took every bit of roast raptor. But see, y'all, I mean, I've got all these characters and then they get neglected because a new expansion will come out. And, you know, you're only supposed to have one main on the new expansions and stuff.
Looking for something specific?
And these characters get neglected. So I'm trying to do a lot of catch up. I'll keep one stack of 20 roast raptor on me. It's not going to last that long, but...
Have a good one.
That is Sagefish Delight. Yeah, that's the 175 one. Good. And let's talk to the trainer here. Master Cook takes 275. Okay.
See you around.
Now, I do have a tune that's got a lot of meat and stuff on her we can look at later. Oh, that's definitely better than what he has. He can't wear it quite yet, though, but yeah.
Literally just picked it up
Okay, okay.
picked it up in one of the dungeons I did. I did this one. I mean, I need it.
Okay. Much appreciated. All right, but we're going to park the mage for right now. I'm going to do some more work on her later, too. Because I love my mage, I just hadn't had a chance to really do a lot on her. And in Mop, it's probably going to be Bao, my warlock. It was going to be my paladin, but it's not looking like we're going to need a tank. Of course, I can't tell the future, so you never can tell. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Man, that would be... That would be...
Yeah, he was keeping up with my game.
Oh, yeah. We have a Ret Pally Celeron that he gives out bites if you need it. But if I went Ret right now, I would have to do an entire gear change. Because all of my stuff is parry and dodge. Expertise, some mastery. But lots of parry, lots of dodge.
I went to boosted my paladin. I kept the gear for
Yeah.
the gear for
Yeah, if I would have boosted him, I could have had that because that's really good gear. The guys are having a hard time finding better gear in dungeons.
at this point, basically, that's one of the reasons I push dungeons is that the justice points
Yeah.
is giving you better gear than you pick up in dungeons.
Yeah.
You can pick up 378.
Yep.
Really like to get a little bit more before I decide to jump into it.
Oh yeah.
Well, it keeps telling me it wants me to jump into it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'm at 352 out of it.
Yeah.
And it's telling me, no, you can do it. No. least 359 before we do that. The funny thing is that I'm looking at it. What down pick up the tank. You can?
Uh-huh.
It's in there. I think we're in level 377. This way.
Yep. Like Val is 359, I think. And I was just looking at Zen's professions. He's got a ways to go on all of them, but I wasn't really. He's at 354. He is right at the. I am right at where I can do heroics, which is what they did. The guild got me all this gear, and they're like, all right, and they threw me right in the tank in a heroic. But I mean, we did it. But Sub came over and he transmogrified all my gear, forged it, you know, reforged or whatever it's called, and just got it ready to go. And I mean, we tanked it. It was no big deal. It was a few ups and downs, you know, but that's because I didn't know the dungeon, not because of the gear. Yeah, he can Zen is actually set right now. He could go in the mop and tank regular dungeons with no problem. But I just didn't feel like working on his professions really. His mining and engineering are maxed, but no, she does have some food put up here. Not a lot, but I could. I don't really have a food kit built. Let's see, she's 273 at 300 engineering. Bad, not bad. Oh, she's in the thorium. Oh. Okay. She just kind of got left. She just kind of got left out whenever everybody boosted, because they don't, you know, because this little warrior was running with all of them. They're in their levels, you know, and then they all boosted, and she's like, well, see y'all later. I mean, I like my warriors. I even brought Rack of Ribs out, and I redid Rack of Ribs where he can actually start running now and doing stuff. But he's my blacksmith, and I don't have a blacksmith, so I was gonna get him, you know, eventually fixed up. And I've got him all ready to go now. But he's level 44. Nobody to run with. But honestly, with the way everything is right now, I don't need him to run with anybody, you know. I can just go out and collect my stuff and kill stuff and all that and be good to go. And I worked his blacksmithing out. Finally, we're up to Mithril. But yeah, the only reason I've been thinking about him is because he is the blacksmith. I do want to get him his blacksmithing up eventually. But again, he's not a priority. My priorities are the ones I've been working on, so. And maybe one day I might just boost him and then have a kit waiting and get his blacksmithing up. Oh. But I've been working on him since Classic released. He has been one of my tunes since Classic release 5 years ago. And he's only been level 44. So yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Not to mention, at first he was a blacksmith, and then I swapped into engineering because I was going to run him, and then I swapped him back to blacksmithing. So yeah. But all y'all watching, y'all can see my thought process on all these tunes. You know, I want to play them, but you gotta pick and choose. Because I don't even know how many I got here. I got quite a few. In my old Death Knight. I do have one of those too, y'all. He was going to be a tank one day, and then his dreams got dashed, and he's just been standing here. Looking menacing ever since. There's October Sky. She's waiting on the shaman. Haven't even... I think I logged on to her and sent her some weeds or something. I need to go out weeding with her, which it won't, you know, I won't gain very many levels or anything, just weeds. Yeah, she is at 145 and 225 in alchemy. I mean, hell, everybody boosted and we've been doing that instead of, you know, other stuff that we were doing. So I can't really say much. But she has a fishing hat. Really? And I have Nat Pagel's Extreme Angler, but I got to get 100 fishing on it for her to use that one. That's interesting. I didn't even remember her getting a fishing hat. No, my druid has it now, and Bao has it. He got it tonight. Okay, all right. But y'all, I'm not very good at a priest, so that's why she's just running with her shaman. Let's see what else I got here. My druid, that's actually getting better, but she's got a ways to go. Man, y'all watching, remember tomorrow night's Fallout 4. We're gonna Wednesday and Thursday is gonna be Fallout 4. And I'm looking at changing the little schedule up a little bit, maybe getting another Fallout 4 day in somewhere. Because WoW falls off a lot on Mondays and Tuesdays. It really does. So we might figure out some Space Marine 2 in there somewhere and another Fallout 4. Because they've been doing a lot of stuff with Space Marine 2. It's still the same maps, though. I logged on the other day. It's still the same maps.
There's supposedly another map.
Yeah, it was the one from the mod. They actually put it into the game. You remember there was one, it was a campaign map. Yeah. But yeah, we're working on stuff, folks. We're working on stuff. It's just gotta get time to do everything, and you gotta let people know way ahead of time what you're planning on doing. So that way you don't have somebody going, well, you're supposed to play with me tonight. No, we changed that 2 weeks ago. There's Ballerina. A lot of my characters have the name Bal in them because that's my main tune. But yeah, my other warlock, that would be my second warlock. She's named Ballerina. My Death Knight's Bulgarian, and then all my banks are Bal banks. Yeah. Did I do the daily on him? I don't think so. He needs to keep knocking his dailies out too. But we did finally get jewel crafting up. Max, finally. He's just got to get his mining max now. Cooking. He has to do the same thing Bao just did. So about 6 days worth of cooking quests, and he'll be able to get his cooking all the way up. His fishing's just way lower than Bao's. He hadn't got 300 fishing yet, so. But anyway, that's all well and good. He's just going to be jewel crafting and getting his reps up in mop. That's all we're really worried about on him.
Need help?
Because in mop,
See you around.
there's going to be jewel crafting mounts, and that's what I want him up there for, so we can get those mounts.
Hey there. Have a good one. See you around.
All right, you're running the canal on this side, of course, so. There's 4 of 6, yay. There's one more right over here. Maybe we can get him before anybody else. Yep, got him. And mop is going to be a lot of fun when it comes to
For the Alliance.
fishing and cooking. We're going to get our own gardens. Oh yeah, we're going to have a garden. Paul's over there. Oh God. At least it's not our own keep to, you know, build up and keep track of, which I like. See? Let's get right over here. My spot. I'll get my Blunt family fishing pole. That's going in the bank and it ain't never going anywhere else. Told him that story on stream last night.
Help you find something? Safe travels. See you around. Farewell.
Can I help you? careful.
Let's see. What is his mining at? We might want to go work on that. His mining is, yep, 490. Let's go work on that. Yeah, you see all the quests, he got boosted, so I'm not really worried about the quest on him right now. I just want to get the mining and stuff and get him ready to go for MOP. Now get rich. Lamentium. Damn it. This is why you got to work on his mining. I think Rich Elementium is 500, so we don't have that far to go. And then we'll get up here on the top and we'll go all the way around. Looks like we got somebody flying around doing the same thing. With a name like that, it's amazing they haven't gotten name change on them. Yeah, we need to fly the opposite direction. As them. Yep. Because if you fly the same direction as them, they're going to hit one. And if you get ahead of them, you might can hit one, but then they're going to get ahead of you again. Blah, blah, blah. Go the opposite direction they're going. Because then you'll get everything first. going that way, and you won't have to constantly see their name. Apparently Deep Home is popular right now. Gotta check his flying speed. I swear I thought it was 280. Oh, he's 310. Okay, so he is fast. He may be my only... Well, I don't know, Zen. I think Zen's 310 too. Threat. I smell... Yeah, I'm trying to get his mining finished up. He's at 495. Seems to be a lot of competition in Deep Home tonight, though. I may come back later.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one. Yeah. I need 500 to get the rich elementiums.
With the engine on you up?
No. I didn't think about it on this one tonight.
Yeah, the gather.
Yeah. A Val has it. I could get it. And then just, I was going to send a lot of stuff to your Bill Crafter to rip for me. Nothing really in particular since he's maxed now, but... And me and Grizz had an idea on my other shaman, my Draenei shaman. She used to be jewel crafting enchanting. And then I changed her to leatherworking when I was going healing in TVC. And kind of got the idea to put her back as a jewel crafter and leave her as a leatherworker. Which means I'm gonna do some mining to send her some stuff. Almost 500.
Trade you.
What?
Well, you know where all my gems are.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I was gonna tell you, I went and look. I haven't taken them out of the bank and put them in.
Don't take them out of the bank.
2 more points, and I'll come back later.
It went on the right. Go right. Left, rather.
Yeah, I ain't gotten one and out there. Yeah, see, I go up and go up top and I fly around the wall.
Yeah. So
Up
did
top.
everybody else, you fly around the bottom.
Yeah, the thing is, I'm flying the opposite direction as the other person's. And 1 more point. Because I really just don't feel like competition tonight.
You never do. But none of us do.
Here we go, 500. I was going counterclockwise, but then so was 2 other people, so I turned around. I'm flying opposite the direction they were. Which means I'll run into them halfway around this big ass place. But I only really cared about getting to 500 now. I'm just gonna finish out the loop. Now. Paul says she needs some Northrend cobalt stuff, so I'm gonna go over there.
Uranium and the other stuff.
Yeah, she needs all the Northrend stuff, so I'm gonna go do that in a bit. What's she's growling at now? Whatever that noise is. Is that a helicopter?
That's a helicopter.
Okay.
Of course, somebody just shot a gun off down the road too. So.
Oh, maybe they were shooting at the helicopter. And we're almost finishing our circle up. All ore. Ore or bars, he said.
Or
Yeah, all ore. Did I miss that shot? And here's Therazane's throne. So we made a full circuit now. And I'm at 508, so I can't complain. No, I can't. Could, but ain't gonna do no good. Argumentative.
Great to meet you.
Okay, so quite a bit of ore actually, just doing those little runs. Not bad. Got a few volatiles and a couple of gems.
Keep your feet on the ground.
What can I do for you?
And let's see. Right, there we go. And then I'm going to send this off to Tethered Angel to rip up. Yeah, the gem drop rate sucks. I am not even kidding. What's up? I'll just keep it in the bank for now, I guess. Where's a good place to go? Normally get quite a bit in Dragon Blight, and Serenite. I can get a lot of Serenite from Sholazar, but let's go for some Cobalt. Let's go to Zol Dragon, see if we can get some Cobalt. And then I read Zoldrak over here. Yeah.
move.
Y'all is trying people's patience tonight, ain't you? And I land, and right behind me, Cobalt. Actually, it's not Cobalt. It's Serenite. It doesn't, well, I mean, I'm level 85, so I don't need XP, but still. Instead of XP should be gems. Hey, I can get behind that. Instead of XP, it should give you gems.
Go live.
Yeah.
Jam.
Well, no, we're saying it, instead, if you're max level, you should get gems instead of XP. Even if you're not, even before jewel crafting came out, we'd get gems and ore mining. So I don't see the difference. I may not get too much for you tonight, but I'll come back and... Yeah, and you know I ain't a farmer. Usually I get a couple of stacks of something, I'm happy. I mean, I understand. I just can't do that. Yeah. I see you. Here you are. Zuldrak was a really fun place to level the first 3 times. Then after that, it got kind of boring. Grizzly Hills, I've leveled in Grizzly Hills once, and that was 15 years ago, 16 years ago, maybe longer. I don't like Grizzly Hills.
Boring.
Well, it's not that it's boring. I just don't like Grizzly Hills.
Hey.
Oh, food. That's really good. That's really good. Really. And I hope I'm not boring you guys to death. Don't think Monday and Tuesday nights are good for the crew. Ooh, rich cobalt. Nope, just cobalt. It had the little thing sticking out of it. Yeah, Zildrak's pretty good though. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, got it. Yep. I didn't break anything but my hand and my spirit. It's this freaking thing they put on it.
I'm thinking somebody ended up when I put it on the shelf.
Somebody needs to tighten them up. Shit. She hands me this container of grapefruit and says, "Can you open this?" Dude, I might have given birth to a cat trying to open that. Fly around this little lake here. Level 85. This big dude walking down this road. I might could kill him now. Oh. Talk about nothing over here. Shit. All right. That's enough for now. Wait a minute. How long is the cooldown on your Hearthstone? $30-minute cooldown. I thought it was a 15-minute cooldown. Huh. Okay. Well, we'll fly. What you doing, Grizz?
I'm playing this.
Okay.
I don't know where I'm at.
You are in Grimbatal. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm taking it.
Who wants the ore?
Just send it to Tal. I'll put it where I put it. It's the easiest thing to always do. Just send it to Tal.
I sent the other stuff to Teller Angel. Oh no, that's Valbanky. With the mining stuff. We'll get the miner that's actually over there. Let's see. Yeah, his engineering 404.
Yeah, that's where my hunter went.
And I'm testing out my Death Knight with an unholy build. Well, I've been Frost since day one. I have never changed it from Frost. I figured I'd dual spec him and try some unholy. But now his mining, because I used to use him to go mine for that stuff y'all needed. His mining is 450, so.
No stepping on the cat.
He used to fly around and get titanium or something y'all needed.
It was titanium.
Yeah, because it was a smelting thing. Titan steel? Yeah.
Oh no, that's not what I needed titanium for. I was stocking it for when the epic gems came. I ripped 6 32 slot bags of it.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, I reckon so. I think I took all the quest off of his book too. Yeah, I did.
Bigger. Rope on each end. A hammock in the middle for the cat.
All right. And then you're gonna come in here one day and Bertha gonna be laid all out in that thing.
Her head might be. Really ain't like Sinjin with her food.
Yeah.
On the other hand. Ugh.
Hey, grats, man. Nice. You got the achievement for Grimbatal. Chris?
Yeah, appreciate it.
Y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and call it for tonight. We've been going for about 2.5 hours. We're gonna keep doing just stuff like this for tonight. Like I was saying earlier, we're gonna be Fallout tomorrow and Thursday night. And we may change up Mondays and Tuesdays a little bit and get some more Fallout, maybe some Space Marine, something like that. Because it's just not doing what I want it to do on Mondays and Tuesdays, so we may change that up a bit. So y'all just keep your eye out on the channel, and I'll let y'all know. And I appreciate all of you, and we will see y'all tomorrow night with Fallout 4. And here comes my dog, because I said I'm calling it here.
Don't have no button.
Uh-huh.